Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be trying out Zenless Zone 0 on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11 and Steam Deck running on SteamOS. I'll kick things off with the former. On Rog Ally I'll run the game with and without AFMF2. In order to get AFMF2 working on your Rog Ally, you need to download AMD's latest technical preview GPU driver. Zenless Zone 0 is an action role-playing game. In this game we assume the role of a proxy, the protagonist known as Vice or Bell, a character who helps others explore the hostile alternate dimensions called Hollows. As they advance, the proxy will recruit new members known as agents to their party as they continue to fight the ethereal and other enemies. In addition to the proxy, the players also use assistants known as Bangboos. It's the Epic Games version of the game. From Epic Games, first you'll be installing the games launcher. From the games launcher you'll be downloading the game. Start game. Okay, game is running on my Rog Ally. I'm using a 25 watts manual profile, all 3 power values set at 25 watts, 720p resolution, CPU boost disable, AFMF disable for the time being. My Ally is running on BIOS version 339. For this game I have set the UMA buffer size to 4GB. Show you the adrenaline settings. FreeSync enable, RSI enable, resolution upscale from 720p to full HD, AFMF2 disable, anti-lag setting enable, VSync off. Game settings, display mode set to 720p full screen. I have set all of the settings to high. FPS set to unlimited, no FPS cap. VSync disable, rendering 1.0, anti-aliasing TA. I'll be using Adrenaline's overlay to show you the performance metrics. Press Ctrl Shift and O keys together. There's the overlay. Alright, game has started. Yeah, here we are getting around 70 to 75 FPS. I'll be using AFMF2 to double the FPS. Even without AFMF, performance is good. Not a lot of action is going on here. I'll quickly kill this creature, proceed to the next area. Switch between my characters. 70 FPS. That move caused the FPS to drop down to 64, 62. Perfect settings. Image quality is looking sharp as well. Okay, now I'll enable AFMF2. Pause the game. Before enabling AFMF, I'll just cap the game's FPS to 60. FPS cap 60. Open Adrenaline. Enable AFMF. Status active. Set search mode to high. This will prevent frame generation from getting disabled during fast visual motion. Performance mode set to quality. Back to the game. Observe the FPS counter. Yeah, now we are getting close to 120 FPS. Frame generation lag value less than 20 milliseconds. This is amazing, excellent. 15 milliseconds. Our FPS always stays above 100. Check out the added amount of smoothness. Buttery smooth experience. Good to see no hitching on Ally. VRAM usage is around 2.1 GB only. GPU load close to 90%. You can increase the resolution to 900. Entirely up to you. Still get a smooth experience. But even with 720p resolution, game looks sharp enough. No blurriness. Okay, so now I'll be testing the game on my Steam Deck. First show you how to install it on Steam Deck. Zenless Zone 0 is officially not compatible with SteamOS. It's possible that this fix stops working in the future via an update. There is also a low probability of getting banned, highly unlikely though. Play the game on Steam Deck at your own risk. Just download the games launcher from the game's website. SteamOS running in desktop mode. Click on download now here. Then click on download via Hoyo Play. I have already downloaded. Close the browser. Click on Dolphin File Explorer. click on downloads here. There's the games installer. We need to add this exe file to our Steam library. Open Steam, click on add a non-Steam game, click on browse, click on downloads, look for the games installer file. There it is, exe. Double click, make sure it's checked, then click on add selected programs. There's the installer file, select it, then click on the settings cog here, click on properties, change its name, and just write Zenless space zone space 0. It should look like this. I'll be using Proton Experimental as the compatibility layer to run the installer. Close. Now click on play. Normal method of executing an exe file on SteamOS. Check this box. I have read and agree to the terms. Quick installation. Wait for the process to complete. Will take a few seconds. Microsoft Visual C++. Check this box. I agree. Install. Setup successful. Close. Don't click on finish and launch. Close the installer. Now you need to navigate to the installer's compare data folder directory. First you need to find the name of the installer's compare data folder. This can be done using Proton Tricks application. You can download this application for free from Discover Store. Open it. Scroll down to the end. Non-Steam shortcut Zenless Zone 0. This is the name of its compare data folder. Ends with 117. This name will vary from Steam Deck user to user, as this application is a non-Steam shortcut. Just open Dolphin File Explorer, click on Home, open Deck folder. Here look for .local folder. If this folder is not present in this directory, just click on the hamburger icon here and make sure the setting is checked. Show hidden files. There's the folder. Now open Share folder. Open Steam folder. It's here somewhere. There it is. Now look for Steam apps folder. Now open compare data folder. There's the folder whose name ends with 117. This is the compare data folder corresponding to Zenless Zone 0. Open it. Open PFX folder. Open Drive C folder. Open Program Files folder, not the x86 one. Open How You Play folder. Launcher.exe file, right click. Click on copy location. Go back to Steam. Select Zenless Zone 0 installer. Click on the settings cog here. Click on properties. Under target section, first remove the current target location. Now just right click in the bar and click on paste. Add inverted commas at the beginning and the end of this target location next to exe. The quotation at the start as well, like this. I hope the inverted commas are visible. I'll just zoom in. It's very important. Should be present at the start and the beginning. Beg your pardon, at the end. Start in. Okay, we need to change this directory as well. First remove the current directory and just go back to the directory where How You Place launcher.exe file is present. Need to copy this directory. Right click, copy, go back to Steam, paste it under start in like this, and that's it. Launch the installer. Should start now. There it is, popped up. Just click on get games. We'll be installing the game. Okay, this game size is around 56 GB, but you need to have around 110 GB of free space. This is for unpacking the game. I'll be installing the game on an SD card. Entirely up to you. I don't have enough free space on the internal drive. If you have enough free space, you can install it on the internal drive. Space required 110 GB. Change my computer. D drive in my case is the SD card. Just click on open. Yeah, that worked. This is the directory where the game will be installed on the SD card. Click on Start Installation and wait for the process to complete. Finally, the game has been installed. You can start it here to test it, but I'll be running it from SteamOS gaming mode. First, I'll be installing cover art for the game. Close the launcher. Make sure game's name is Zenless Zone 0. I'll be using Boiler to install the cover art. It's a free application that you can download from Discover Store. There it is. You need to set it up before it can download and install cover arts automatically. If you are new to Boiler, you can refer to its setup guide video. I'll drop its link in the description. And just click on this icon here, controller. Searching for images. Make sure Steam Deck is connected to internet. Downloading 10 images. Process complete. Now I'll switch to SteamOS gaming mode. There's the game and you can see the cover art. Boiler did its job. I have connected my Cosmic Byte Stellaris gamepad to Steam Deck via Bluetooth mode. X input controller using Proton Experimental as the compatibility layer. Start it. This is the controller profile. Gamepad with joystick trackpad. Start game. Game started. I own the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Performance tab. Overlay level set to 2. Frame rate limit and refresh rate set to 60. That's it. When you run the game for the first time, you will be required to sign into your MiHoYo account. I have already done that. Just enter your credentials. Okay, I'm from India, so I'm using Asia based servers. Game settings. Resolution set to 720p. Set everything to medium. 60 FPS Cap. VSync disable. Rendering 1.0. Please keep character quality to high. No medium setting is available. Same thing for environmental quality. Rest of the settings set to medium. There's the agent. Here FPS is close to 60. For a more stable experience, you can cap the FPS at 40 and even increase a few settings. Good performance. Smooth. Power drives around 70 watts. Should be getting a playtime of around 3 hours on a full battery. Switch my character on the fly. 54 to 60 FPS. It's a shame that this game is not officially supported on SteamOS. Switch between them, already done that. Yeah, this move is demanding. Still FPS stays above 50. $20 of power draw for the APU. More of these things. Okay, I'll just cap the FPS at 40 now. There you go. Frame time graph. It's a flat line now. You can see power decreasing. The power drop. Spam some moves. Your power will drop down to around 16 watts. That's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.